Imagine the terror that gripped the ancient world. From the depths of the Eurasian steppe, a storm erupted. The Huns, a nomadic warrior culture, exploded onto the scene. Their reputation preceded them: fierce horsemen, brutal conquerors, destroyers of civilizations. They were a force of nature, leaving devastation in their wake. The Huns were masters of psychological warfare. They cultivated an aura of fear and brutality. Their enemies, often hearing tales of their savagery, were half defeated before battle commenced. They used fear as a weapon, just as potent as any blade. This fear was their ally, softening up their enemies. The Roman Empire, at its height, trembled before them. These nomadic warriors weren't just barbarians on horseback. They were a highly disciplined force. They were masters of strategy and cunning, adapting to their enemies' weaknesses. The Huns were a whirlwind of destruction, leaving a trail of broken empires and shattered armies in their wake. The Huns were masters of mounted warfare. Their lives were spent in the saddle. They were born to ride, living and breathing the ways of the horse. This mastery gave them unparalleled mobility on the battlefield. They could strike swiftly and vanish before their enemies could react. Their tactics were a whirlwind of feigned retreats, encirclements, and devastating archery. They were like a predator toying with its prey, wearing them down before delivering the final blow. The Huns were masters of the feigned retreat, drawing their enemies into deadly traps. Imagine a vast plain, the ground thundering. Thousands of Hunnic horsemen emerge from a cloud of dust. They unleash a storm of arrows upon their terrified enemies. Their enemies, caught off guard, crumble under the onslaught. Their arrows, a crucial element of their success, were designed for maximum penetration. These weren't just arrows. They were deadly missiles capable of piercing even the toughest armor. The Huns would rain down these arrows upon their enemies, creating havoc and confusion. This relentless barrage often decided the outcome of battles. The Huns' weaponry was as sophisticated as it was deadly. Their composite bows, made of wood, horn, and sinew, were technological marvels of their time. These powerful bows could shoot arrows over astonishing distances with deadly accuracy. Their swords, often curved and single-edged, were perfectly suited for slashing attacks from horseback. They could cleave through flesh and bone, leaving a trail of carnage in their wake. The Huns were masters of metallurgy, forging weapons that were both beautiful and deadly. Their armor, often made of layers of lacquered leather, provided surprisingly effective protection. It was lightweight and flexible, allowing for maximum agility in the heat of battle. The Huns were masters of adaptability, using what worked best for their style of warfare. They didn't just rely on brute force. They understood the importance of logistics and strategy. Their nomadic lifestyle had taught them to travel light and live off the land. This made them incredibly adaptable and resilient. The Huns left an undeniable mark on the course of history. They toppled empires and redrew the map of Europe. Their military prowess forced their enemies to adapt and evolve. The Huns were a catalyst for change, shaping the destiny of nations. Their impact on military tactics and technology was significant. Their emphasis on mounted archery and the use of terror as a weapon influenced warfare for centuries to come. They were pioneers of shock tactics, using speed and surprise to overwhelm their opponents. The Huns were more than just destroyers. They were survivors, warriors, and conquerors. They were a force of nature that reshaped the ancient world. Their story is a testament to the power of adaptation, military innovation, and the enduring spirit of a people. The Huns, though gone, left an indelible mark on history. Their military legacy lives on, a reminder of the impact a determined and innovative force can have on the world. Their story serves as a cautionary tale, a testament to the destructive power of a warrior culture unleashed upon the world.